LangGraph's asynchronous streaming mechanism enables real-time data emission through custom modes, facilitating dynamic interaction with tool calls and user-defined data chunks. This artifact demonstrates the integration of astream with stream mode equals custom, showcasing how asynchronous iteration can surface incremental outputs from tool invocations. The upcoming code will reveal an input structure containing a tool call to get items, followed by an asynchronous loop that processes and prints each chunk of content as it becomes available. This pattern highlights the framework's ability to handle custom streaming data in an async context, providing immediate feedback during execution.
Inputs equals messages, content, none, role, assistant, tool calls, id, 1, function, arguments, place, bedroom, name, get items, type, function, async for chunk and graph astream, inputs, stream mode equals custom, print chunk content, end equals, flush equals true.
This code demonstrates async custom streaming with tool calls in LangGraph, showcasing how to handle real-time updates from tool functions. The pattern uses astream with stream mode equals custom to surface progress signals directly from tool execution, which is particularly useful for long-running operations where user feedback is critical. The implementation leverages LangGraph streaming infrastructure to emit custom data chunks during tool execution. Here, the getItems tool streams partial results as it processes the request, with each chunk containing content that gets immediately printed. This approach differs from standard LLM token streaming by allowing arbitrary user-defined data to be surfaced in real time, making it ideal for progress tracking or intermediate results. The trade-off is visible in the async context. While this provides responsive UX, it requires careful handling of the stream writer and proper async await patterns. The code shows how tool calls can integrate with LangGraph streaming system while maintaining the expected message structure, with the tool response ultimately being packaged as a tool message in the graph state. This pattern is especially valuable when working with external APIs or custom LLM clients that don't follow standard LangChain interfaces. Let's break it down.
id, 1,
assigns the string value 1 to a key named id in what appears to be a dictionary structure. This creates a simple identifier field with a numeric string value.
arguments, place, bedroom,
defines a JSON formatted string containing a single key value pair where place is assigned the value bedroom. This string appears to be structured as function arguments, likely intended to pass the location parameter to some operation or API call.
name, get items,
Defines a key named name with the string value getItems in what appears to be a dictionary or JSON-like structure. This establishes an identifier for a function or operation that retrieves items, though the specific implementation details aren't visible in this segment.
async for chunk and graph astream,
Iterates asynchronously over chunks of data streamed from the graph's astream method. This establishes an async generator that yields chunks one at a time as they become available, allowing for processing of streaming data without waiting for the entire result to complete. The async for syntax indicates this is part of an asynchronous context where each chunk will be processed sequentially as it arrives.
stream mode equals custom,
Sets the streaming mode to custom for the current operation, indicating that a non-default streaming behavior will be used. This parameter likely controls how data is processed or transmitted in chunks rather than all at once. With custom, suggesting a user-defined or specialized streaming implementation will handle the data flow.
Print chunk content, end equals, flush equals true.
Prints the value of chunk content to the console, followed by a pipe character, instead of the default newline. The flush equals true parameter forces immediate output without buffering, ensuring the content appears right away. LangGraph's Async streaming with custom mode bridges tool execution and real-time feedback by treating tool outputs as incremental data chunks. The astream method with stream mode equals custom transforms what would normally be a single tool response into a sequence of user-defined content pieces, each immediately available through a sync iteration. This pattern surfaces when you need progress tracking or intermediate results from long-running operations, as seen with the getItems tool call that streams partial outputs while processing. The connection between components becomes clear in execution flow. The input structure defines the tool call with its arguments, while the async loop consumes each chunk as it arrives. The flush equals true in printing ensures immediate visibility, mirroring how the streaming infrastructure prioritizes responsiveness over batching. This design choice trades simplicity for real-time interaction, requiring proper async handling, but delivering immediate user feedback. What ties it together is the framework's ability to maintain standard message structure while injecting custom streaming behavior. The tool call remains part of the expected message format, but the streaming mode lets you surface arbitrary data chunks during execution. This duality, preserving interface consistency while enabling dynamic content emission, makes the pattern valuable for scenarios where standard LLM token streaming falls short, like external API integration or custom progress reporting.
The bedroom function streams itself into a tail-biting loop, whispering arguments to sleep.